and gentlemen, Activation. I'm Activation, and today I'm going to be showcasing this tree farm designed by me. And today I also have a leaf on top of my head with oak and some leaves. Now, this is obviously an oak tree farm then. As you can probably tell, this is in fact an oak tree farm. So I guess we can show off how it works by just simply grabbing ourselves a sapling, standing right here, and just right-clicking. Okay, now I'm going to see if I can automate this by setting up a player. Alright, now we can show off a little bit more of this farm without using any command blocks. Alright, so I guess we can showcase it here. So, showcasing a bit of the piston movement. So, as you can see, what happens is these double extenders get pushed across and then they get retracted. Pretty simple. Ridiculously simple, I'd like to say. And then all the logs get imported out of here through this simple zero-tick system. Right here we have a little log stream converter, converting a 6-wide log stream into a 5-wide. So if we just quickly wait for this to happen. As you can see, that is just what happened. So there's a bit of an L shape. What happens is the log gets pushed down, as you can see once again. The log gets pushed down, it gets pushed, okay. The log gets pushed across, and then this piston pushes it down. And then the rest of the logs extend, right? And then that block would be left here. And then this whole entire piston just extends, which will bring it into this TNT blast chamber, which is a really bad blast chamber, but it's designed by me, which means it sucks. Alright, slowly I'm moving this obsidian wall forward. This should be practically lossless, honestly. Like, genuinely lossless. It should actually be 100% lossless, actually. I mean, probably not, because logs can still land right here now, thinking about it. So it's not quite 100% lossless, but it's quite lossless, I'd like to say. Alright, so now we have this whole entire system, as you can see, and I guess if we log the TPS, it's running about 4 MSPT, which is half decent, but with the large amounts of redstone dust is actually quite poor. I would not suggest building this farm, especially if you have it in a really laggy situation. It will probably not run that well. But of course, we can, stick warp. So here we go. As you can see, this can run really fast, hovering around 3 to 4 to maybe even 2 MSPT, up to 5 even. So it's not too horrible, as you can see, but all the flashing lights are quite bad for this game. So let me stop the tick warp. Okay. As you can see a little bit more of the piston layout. I actually used a quite weird double extenders here that I'm actually really like. Now, it's quite weird how they work. They kind of use observers like this. I have noticed a little bit of inconsistency, but, you know, this, I guess, is the double extender. So, bang, bang. Now, it might not look like it worked, but it's just because it needs a little bit of updating. So, here we go. As you can see, works just fine. It's a fully blown double extender, and I'm really happy with it, actually. As you can see, yeah, fully functional tree farm. So this is the tree farm. As you can see, it produces enough saplings back. We're currently at 3, and now we're back at 4. And as you can see, we're hovering at 3, and now we're back at 4. This does return enough saplings consistently, at least most of the time. There are times where it doesn't give you any sapling back, but majority of the time, it will give you at least 1 back. Sometimes 0, but as you can see, we've just gotten 5, and now 6. So as you saw, this tree farm was fully functional, and this all is powered by this one lever, at least all the clicking is. And also, why is that there? That should not be there. It's not working. Okay. So as you can see, this lever turns on this redstone clock, which will turn on, update this dispenser. This could have a faster clock to make it work a little bit better, but it's not needed. You can also have this system right here. These dropper radars are activated from this main redstone clock. We are also using a little system here where, since this is on subtract mode, this is constantly going from 15 to 1. So we're also powering that block, which also powers this redstone dust, which also flickers between 15 and 1, which means this one also does. So we can easily set up a repeater and then a redstone dot and then a block, repeater, and this actually wires up to the piston right here, as you can see. And that's actually the log detection. So as you can see, as soon as a block comes here, is constantly being updated, and then this redstone dust will actually power that block, as you can see, which will then fire this whole entire system. So let me just quickly, as you can see, that piston gets extended downwards, which will then fire off the whole entire system. Right here, we also have one more block, which will actually start firing this repeater, and that's how we're powering this dropper. These piston extenders right here are simply wired the same way as the double extender I showed earlier. It is quite simple. Right here we're using a bit of a pulse extender. So here, let me quickly set up a 1-tech output right here. Here is the actual system. All we're doing right here is we're also just simply wiring up the dropper vader system right here. There are probably easier and cheaper ways of doing this, but I decided to do it like this way because we could easily also power this double piston extender rather easily. And also we can easily get a simple log stream, which will easily go inside this system. I am not going to be providing a tutorial for this build because of obvious reasons. It's a massive build. I don't know why any of you would want to build it, but if you do want a tutorial, just simply link in the description. Though since 1.15 is out, and I know someone's going to be wanting to build this for 1.15, I'm going to set up a Litematica down in the description, or a Wurmple download if you do want to build this. So I can easily see if I can set up a layer by layer version somewhere over here, which shouldn't be too difficult if I can. And yeah, if you guys have enjoyed, please leave a like. And you guys want more, please subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.